Yo, what's popping, guys? What's going on? What's going on? All right. Okay. So we're not having it open like yesterday. I'm sure you guys remember yesterday we had a setup, off the bat and everything. But that's not the case today. um, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Here, let me start my screen share real quick. I was looking at the overnight session when I woke up, and not much really happened. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Not much really happened throughout the overnight session. It was kind of more of like a choppy session. Asia opened up, what, like around here maybe. And we just been in this trading range kind of all night, and coming into market open today. Now, this doesn't mean that we're not gonna have a setup. Doesn't mean anything. It just means that it's just gonna take a little bit longer to just get a setup forming. You know what I mean? Get a bias going and all that stuff because we're just trading inside of a range. All right. So coming into market open, honestly, from what I'm seeing, I'm sure you guys saw it up at around what, like eight, yeah, like eight in the morning, 8:10 around there. I think Trump said something, pausing tariffs or something. I don't know, something like that, right? And it just pretty much had the market kind of going a little bit crazy, but still nothing in terms of you know what I mean, what in terms of what's really going on. So yeah, I mean today's gonna have to be more of a little bit more patient day, because we don't have anything to really work with off open. We do have levels. Don't get me wrong. We have this Asia low, we have this London low right here, we have the London high. Um, that's about it. I mean, there's not really much that we can really work with here. So yeah, I guess we'll just take today a little bit easy. And instead of easy, that just means, what I mean, just a little bit slower than usual. We're not gonna rush a setup or anything, and we just go from there. All right, guys. But yeah, let's see. He said China violated the tariff agreement. Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. Maybe that'll take into place sometime next week. What I mean, just the outcome as to what's happening and all that stuff. All right. Oh, my OBS is showing. Oh, hold on, my bad. Um, I'm streaming the wrong thing here. One sec. Uh, there we go. Okay, here we go. My bad. I was showing the wrong one. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let me know if you guys can see the stream better now. Let me know. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Cool. But yeah. Um, David, will you send an explanation and screens from your chart to I have to. Yeah, we all have to in order to get the payout. In order to secure payouts. Yeah, we pretty much have to get that going. But here, let me kind of restart the stream here. Let me make sure that it's looking good. I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it is. Guys, let me know if the stream looks good, like if it looks normal. Well, oh, by the way, let me put that I'm live here on YouTube real quick. Give me 1 second here. All right, cool. Give me 1 sec. All right, there we go. Anyways, okay, yeah. So, look, in all honesty, guys, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys today, I'm not expecting anything. I am not expecting anything today. Typically, what tends to happen when we have Trump news like this or tariff news before the market opens, it kind of tends to chop up most of the time just because it's priced in already. Now, one thing I will say is, okay, looking at today's open compared to yesterday's open, where we were selling off like no other, it's a big difference. It's a really really big difference. And today we actually have news. So although I'm saying I think we're gonna chop out, I could be really really wrong here. And we're probably gonna move. You know what I mean? Because we do have news coming out. Well, it's 10 a.m. news, so that's gonna take some time as well. But it's UOM consumer whatever. I don't really think that really moves the market. It's kind of like a hit or miss. Um, but yeah, so everyone who requests a payout has to send yeah, pretty much. I think they're doing that to transfer people over to live. I think they're actually being serious about it this time because they used to do that. For those wondering as to why Apex is sending out these emails saying like, hey, we want to see your strategy, like why exactly are you taking these trades. It's mainly because they're going into this new program or this new update to the whole firm, in terms of actually starting to move people to a live account, because I'm sure you guys know, I'm sure you guys knew this, but Apex never used to send anyone to a live account. And even then you guys would ask me like, hey, why aren't you on a live account? I mean, you've gotten payouts here and there. What's going on? And I'm like, bro, I don't know. I mean, no one really gets moved to a live account up until now. All right. So in order for you guys to really qualify to go into a live account, I guess they want to see how your strategy works, if it's consistent and all that stuff, and then they just move you over, pretty much. So we'll see how that goes going on into the future. But yeah, it seems like they're actually being for real about all of these changes. So yeah, we'll see how those live accounts go, and even if they do it. But yeah, for those wondering, yes, I got the email. Yes, you got the email, and a million other people got the email. So yeah. Now, one thing I will say with you guys is I don't know how they're gonna do that because I mean, come on now, Apex barely even able to respond to support tickets, let alone reviewing literally a million and one trades per day. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know how they're gonna go about that. Maybe they're not gonna be too strict about it. Maybe if like you're requesting a really big payout, they're gonna be like, hey, let's see what you're doing. But if you're requesting like a 500, 2,000, or even $10,000 payout, they're gonna be like, yeah, whatever, just take the money. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys might agree with me on that one. But yeah, would you still have the 30% rule on a live? Probably not, because if it's a live account, it's real money. You know what I mean? I mean, why would they limit you in terms of how much money you're making them and yourself? You know what I mean? That kind of makes no sense. But if it's on a PA, like a simulated PA, then probably yeah. Yeah, remember, if you guys didn't get the email, then you guys are probably on an eval account, or I don't know, maybe you just didn't get the email. But most people that I know and most people that I talk to, they all got it. Hey Blast, is trading 10 micros and then trading 1 micro a no-go? Yes. Try not to do that. Because AP is gonna be like, hey, why are you switching contracts? It's one of those rules. I don't know. Just try to keep it consistent. But yeah. Anyways, looking in the market today, guys, honestly, I'm not really seeing anything that's really catching my attention as of now. I mean, it's kind of a little bit, it's pretty slow right here. I gotta be a little bit honest here. It's quite slow here. I mean, coming into market open, how much have we sold off? Let's see. We kind of opened up here. Oh, okay, actually not bad. About 90 points. So I was expecting a little bit more chop, but not bad. Not horrible. Not horrible. It's just we need to see what we can work with here. Because there's really not much here. In terms of downside liquidity, we kind of took out everything throughout the Asia session. We still have this London low right here, but I don't know how interested the market is in terms of taking that level out. Let me mark out these new levels. Let me clean up my chart here, just so I can get an understanding as to what's really happening here. Yes, looks way choppier than NQ does, for sure. Let me put this over here as well. Okay, yeah, so I pretty much have everything ready here. So yeah, guys, coming into market open, I guess the only thing that we can really work with here is, since we are trading inside of a range like this, I guess it's safe to say that we should probably just wait till either this London low or London high gets taken out. And depending as to what we do from these two levels, if you want to continue or reverse or whatever, that will form our bias. Because right now, I mean, I don't really feel too comfortable trading in a range. You guys know how it is. I mean, price right now, it's not the slowest, but it could be better. You know what I mean? It could definitely be better here. So I definitely want to tell you guys, at least wait for one of these levels to get taken out, and depending on the reaction that we get based off of them, we can definitely form our bias in terms of bullish or bearish. All right. But yeah, one thing I will say though is we're probably gonna chop out in this range for the next 15 minutes or so, because we do have news coming out at 10 a.m. Although it's not the craziest news and maybe not the most highly anticipated news, it is still something to look out for. So we'll see. But yeah, so far we are kind of just chopping up here. All right. So in the meantime, I mean, if you guys do have any questions, that you guys might want answered, I guess now is the time to ask. I mean, I'm just gonna be reading the chat, and we'll just wait for something to form up here, or maybe see an impulse form, in the markets. All right, guys. But yeah, didn't the 10 a.m. candle sweep the Asia low? Exactly. I mean, we did sweep it, but we did create a London low in the meantime, so we could still take that out during the New York session. Which is why I'm telling you, like, I'm not really too sure as to what the market wants to do. It's just, I mean, it's kind of just really choppy right now, and we haven't taken anything out. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to tell. All right. But yeah, between 4 to 10 micros, is that okay for consistency? Honestly, yeah, that should be a little bit better. Yeah. Personally, I do 5 to 10, and I've never really had an issue, so I guess that works too. You know what I mean? I mean, what difference will 1 micro do? You know what I mean? I'm sure Apex isn't that dramatic. But yeah, let me see. Pretty green from yesterday. Might give it until news, then hop off. Yeah, I'd say the same thing as well. I say the same thing as well. If we don't do anything by like 10:10, and the news did absolutely nothing, and we're still in the choppy range, I might just call it, for Friday and just, yeah. Are you cash today? I mean, bro, the market just opened. So yeah, technically yes, I am still cash today, but I am looking towards for something. You know what I mean? I'm willing to trade it, but so far there's not much really happening here. All right, so I'm kind of just waiting on it. You know what I mean? Blast, has Apex ever offered you a live account? No. Actually, Apex has never really offered anyone a live account. I know a lot of traders in the space that are way more consistent than I am, have requested way more than I have, and they have barely even gotten recognized by Apex, let alone gotten offered a live account. So I don't think they ever did live accounts back then. But now apparently they're starting to do it. So we'll see. I got the email, so maybe they transfer me to a live account. We'll see how that goes. All right. Let me see. I emailed Apex 2 times, but my Apex never replied. They can. Okay, so what was the reason as to why you got denied? Was it the 30% rule? Was it inconsistency? What was it? Because if they don't respond, I'm sure I'll be able to help you. Just say you hate Fridays, bro. No, I mean, at the same time, we are pretty green from this week. I mean, okay, I'm gonna create a poll here in the server, guys. In the meantime, I'll wait for a setup here to kind of form. Let me see. Okay, let me see how you guys are doing here. For the week, let me know if you guys are green, if you guys are red, break even. Let me know. I'm actually curious because for me, honestly, I had a really good week. I mean, I streamed it all to you guys, so I'm sure you guys might have the same exact week as me. But let's see, let's see. I'm hoping there's a lot more green than red here. Okay, yeah. So most people are green now. For the people red, how exactly are you guys red this week? Um, but yeah, let me check it out. Let me check it out. But yeah, I'm seeing most people are green for this week, so I'll consider a winning week. For sure. I mean, we didn't have a 100% win rate week because we did get stopped out. Off that Ferrari gap retracement, yeah. But regardless, that was kind of like a smile. So we pretty much made everything back and more with yesterday's trade as well. So yeah, really good week, honestly. I gotta say. But yeah, let me catch up here. If you become a live account, if you go into a live account, I'm sure is what you're trying to say. Are you then considered a professional trader? Not really. You're just considered more consistent. You know what I mean? Um, Live accounts don't really mean much if you get transferred to a live account. I mean, like it's cool, but it doesn't really mean that you're like, you know what I mean? It's just you're just consistent in the eyes of Apex. They want you. You know what I mean? They're like, hey, we like the way you're trading. We want you to be making real money. You know what I mean? So they just transfer you over to a live account. To the trader, honestly, a live account really serves no difference. You know what I mean? Because you're still making money, but I guess a live account is more to benefit the firm rather than you. Because when you guys are on a live account, they keep a percent. Since you're trading with real money and you're trading with their money, they keep a percent as to what you make. And they profit off that. So that's why they're handpicking certain consistent traders to go onto a live account so you can make them more money. But in terms of benefiting you, there's really not much that you really get. You know what I mean? There's not much to it. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as a PA account, in all honesty. Like if there is a difference, it's like a 1% difference, I would say. Let me see. Hey bro, I got an email saying that my payment was on the way on the 19th, but I still have yet to get my payout. Um that's more on your bank. It depends on your bank as to how they get wires and all that stuff. Because sometimes, yeah, it has taken about 10 days, sometimes it takes 2 weeks, sometimes it takes 1 day, 3 days. So yeah, that's something to check up with your bank. Try giving them a call and be like, hey, is there any wires coming in and all that stuff that, you know what I mean, might be getting checked up on and all that stuff. All right. But yeah, I didn't follow you. Oh, okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Okay, got it. Um David, if I'm in negative numbers, and I take the 20 contract just to go back to break even, would that put my account at risk? Yeah, because they're gonna see like, hey, you're kind of just full pointing in hopes to get that account back. Just, bro, honestly, just don't let you getting being in the red get you tilted. Just trade how you always trade. Trade the same amount of contracts, and bro, you should be good to go after some time. But yeah, let me check up the explanation here. Give me one sec. We received your pay request. Blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, you got the improper risk management. Okay, that's a really easy fix, Bart. Okay, look, what you're gonna do is before you request again, trade for 8 days, again, right? But for those 8 days, for 5 of those days, make a minimum of $50. Just keep it around 50. You don't need to make any more. And for 3 of those days, make over $100 profit. So 100 minimum. request again, and you should be able to request all your money. That happens to a lot of people. That happens to it happens to my friend Zaim as well. It happens to him like every single time, in fact. And yeah, he pretty much just does that, and he should be good to go. I mean, he gets the payout accepted. But yeah, anyways, guys, we are getting more of a sell-off here, so we might be getting a read finally here in the markets. So hopefully this holds down here to take out this London low, so we can form a setup here. All right. Dude, you don't have to spam the chat, bro. I'm gonna catch up with you. Dude, I can only read so many questions at once, bro. I'm only one person. Relax. Let me see here. What's the 30% rule? Oh, okay, here. Let me send it over to you. One sec. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me see. How does Top Step payouts work? I see they only let you take 50% of your account balance, but they say they let you keep. Okay, so on Top Step, pretty much the way it works is for your first 30 days traded. So for your first 30 days green for over $200, you can only request 50% of that account. After you've traded for 30 days and you've made $200 for every one of those 30 days, you can request up to 100% of your account. And that's pretty much how it works. And of course, if you request 100% of your account, they will close your account. Because obviously the account won't have any more money to trade on, with. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Blast, I've been quiet but made some bank on recently on Apex. Dude, damn, bro, how much is that? That's like 714. Then that's 19. Dude, that's $24,000, bro. Congrats, my man. Dude, that's huge, bro. That is huge, bro. Hold on, let me send this over in the payouts channel, just so I can put it there, so I can be a little bit more organized. But yeah, bro, that is huge. Nice, bro. Congrats, bro. Huge props to you. Okay. How much you start with on a live account? I'm pretty sure it's just like a fresh 50K account or whatever you were on. You know what I mean? I was thinking about using Wise to request my top step payouts. The ACH transfer have been taking too long. Honestly, bro, ACH they take like what, like 3, 4, 5 days. That's not super long. I mean, bro. Unless you really need the money. I mean, I don't really have an issue with ACH. I don't really mind. But you know, TopStep says it. They're like, hey, once you what's it called? Once the money has been taken out of your trading account, you're still free to trade, although the money hasn't hit the bank account. So I mean, you could still keep trading. You know what I mean? And they usually take it out pretty much instantly. It takes like 5 minutes for them to take it out because it's all automated. So yeah. Anyways, guys, we're still chopping up a little bit here, man. There's not much we can really do here. There's not really much we could do here. David, so the max pay the max per day 78. Try to keep it at 750. Yeah, total per account. It's something I love. I know, bro, but it's so slow. It's taking forever, bro. Like we're getting these little pullbacks here and there. It's like there's not much we can really work with as of yet. And by the way, guys, we have news coming out in about 5 minutes, so I guess we're just gonna wait on that. Let me see. I've been so inconsistent on my contract sizes because I use different strategies. I've used 1 to 36. Okay, damn. Okay. Okay, that could be a little bit of an issue, honestly, with Apex, because they have this consistency rule where they're like they don't want you to be jumping on contracts, going from 1 to 20 to 100 to then 1. They want you to be like consistent with like a 5 to 10 point range or a contract range, but 1 to 36 could be a little bit of an issue. So, you know, you definitely still have time to fix it, but you know what I mean, like, yeah, just try to keep it consistent. Trading code for trading view. Nah, they don't do codes, bro. They don't do codes. David, I can request a payout in 3 days. Do I still need to trade the 2 other days? The email, it says I need to send the next 5 days. If you only have 3 days traded, yes, you need to trade for 2 more days. If you're on Top Step, are you on Top Step? Wait, are you on Top Step or Apex? Bro, Aussie, bro, that is amazing, bro. Bro, that is wow. That is really consistent, bro. I gotta say. No, I mean, I don't know. Just BS it, bro. I don't really think they're gonna be so strict on it. I'm gonna BS. I don't really care. Hey David, why did NQ drop 100 points this morning around 5 a.m. PDT? So I'm assuming this is you're talking about these two candles. The reason NQ dropped is because Trump said that China violated the tariff agreement, and it kind of just made the market sell off and do whatever it did here. Yeah, so pretty much just tariff news. Now, not the biggest tariff news, as it's not the biggest deal in the world, but it did definitely do something here in the markets. You know what I mean? So yeah. No, I mean, guys, Trump didn't really do anything in terms of it's China that did it. You know what I mean? They violated the tariff agreement. You know what I mean? But yeah. But yeah, guys, this market is pretty slow. Like I said, I'm still waiting for this London low to get taken care of. Once it does, whatever reaction we get off of it, we'll be able to kind of get an understanding as to what's happening in the market. Does anyone call you blast eye, bro? Okay, have you ever seen that clip? If you guys watch Flight, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like someone goes up to him, he's like, oh, like what's your name? It's like Flight says his name, but he's like, you can call me FTC. And then do you guys get what I'm saying, bro? If anyone calls me blast in your life, bro, I promise you, bro. No, bro, no one calls me blast in real life, bro. They call me David, bro. Let me see. So Top Step doesn't have freezing drawdown like Apex. They do. Yes, they actually do. After you surpass $2,000, in Top Step, in the account overall, they will freeze your drawdown at 0. So as I count, once I count, you know what I mean. Once you surpass $2,000 on the account, um, as long as that account never goes back down to 0, you're good to go, and it will never blow up. Dude, I haven't played Hawkeye. I haven't played. If I normally size 7 contracts and all of a sudden I'm sizing 8 cons, is that a problem? Absolutely not, bro. No. David, so what are the max amount of on micros per trade starting on a 50K Apex account? You could do up to 100, right? Yeah. I think so. Is it 100? No, 50. Okay, yeah, 50. My bad. My bad. My bad. 50. 50. So 50 micros is the max. What's your bias for today, David? Honestly, I wish I had the answer for you. But we are still trading inside of a range in here. So it's really hard to tell you what I think the market will do when the market's not really doing much. So this morning, pretty much what we're waiting for, we've been waiting for the last 30 minutes, is kind of just waiting for the market to take out either this London high or this London low, and depending on the reaction that we get based off of this higher low, we will form our buys. So we're still waiting on it so far. Obviously, we're probably gonna take out the low first. I mean, we're right around the corner from it, but you never know. I mean, news is coming out in about a minute from now, so maybe we pump up. Who knows? You know what I mean? But for now, we're just waiting on it. It's kind of just still, you know what I mean? Let me catch up with the YouTube chat real quick, guys. Give me one sec. Okay, so let me see. Do you enter your trades on the close of the candle? Because that's one of my rules. I don't know if that affects your win rate or not. Okay, so actually, good question. A lot of people are actually asking me this a lot, especially on my Instagram videos that I'm posting. They're like, hey, you don't wait for candle closes. Why? Guys, in my opinion, I personally don't believe that candle closes mean literally anything. Like at all. I really don't think candle closes do anything. I mean, a candle closing on the 5 minute time frame, like what is it telling you? It could still fake you out regardless. You know what I mean? If price wants to go up, it's not gonna be like, oh, but we can't go up because the 5 minute candle close. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. So for me, if the candle breaks through the fair value gap and it's looking really strong, I would just take it. I don't really care. You know what I mean? I don't really wait for candle closes. In my opinion, it just doesn't do anything, like whatsoever. Oh, by the way, guys, news came out, so let's see how this reacts in the market. Um, what are we trading today? We always do NQ every single day. But yeah. Uh, hey David. I wanted to enter off from the short at 9:15. The 9:15 for value gap, 5 minute for value gap. What do you think of that setup? 9:15. We don't. Oh, this one. Honestly, hindsight, it looks good, but real time, I wouldn't have taken it. There's not much of a read that you can really get here in terms of what the fair value wants to do. Because there's no sweep, there's no movement in the market. There's not much really happening. Obviously, hindsight, you might be like, oh, but we sold off. Well, real time, the volume was very questionable, and yeah, I mean, it just didn't look that good. So honestly, that setup looked kind of mediocre. It kind of was kind of like whatever. And is it even a fair value gap? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it is. It is. But yeah, anyways, guys, we are kind of pushing up here. So I'm assuming news did come out bullish here. So hopefully that kind of pushes up the market quite a bit. All right, David, how come you don't trade with 20 PAs? Good question. Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of more of an emotional thing. I'm kind of like mentally blocked from trading 20. You know what I mean? I like 10. I feel like 10 is enough. And I just kind of have another 10 just as backups. You know what I mean? I mean, a losing streak could happen, and I could blow up the account. I mean, we're all prone to it. So it's always good to just have a backup. I care about the close because I feel like sometimes the candles will shoot in one direction, then fake it out. But yeah, okay? I'm not saying that you shouldn't wait for a close. I mean, it's all preference. But just because a candle closes does not mean it can't fake you out. It actually means absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? Because at the same time, guys, candles will close no matter what. It's just a timer in the candle. If price real time is telling you, hey, we're inversing the gap with a ton of seller aggression, I would just say take it. You know what I mean? A candle close is not really confirming much. You know what I mean? It's not gonna make you like invincible to getting faked out. You know what I mean? It doesn't really mean much in my opinion. But yeah, let me see. Um, we're pumping. Yeah, it's because of news. Because of news, pretty much. Now, this doesn't mean that we can't get a setup. It's just it's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna take a little while to form something here, guys. We're still trading inside of this trading range, guys. So there's really not much we could do here. As much as I want to tell you guys, like, hey, you know, what I mean, there's something going on here. There's really not much we can really do here. All right, guys. But yeah, can you send through your trading view link? What do you mean of my chart? Sure. Here you go. You're not trading today, bro. Honestly, I don't even blame you, bro. Today is a little bit choppy. I'm not gonna. Not that it's choppy. It's just slow. You know what I mean? It could definitely slow up a little bit more as we go. But yeah. Mm-mm. After New York Open, how come you still count the London low? Because it's a London low. I mean, what you know what I mean? Why else? Because this is the lowest point that we had, as in New York took it out. Well, we haven't taken it out. That's the problem. The London low is right down here, which is what we've been waiting on, but we haven't taken it out. When did you move? When did you move on from blue and white candles from back in the day? Oh, bro, dude, I don't know. I kind of just want a more simple chart. I feel like green and red is kind of like just like it's pleasing to the eye. Wait, Trump talks at 12:30. What? No. No, he doesn't. Well, maybe he does, but I guess it's not as important that it's not listed on Forex Factory. So yeah, that's nothing going on yet. Nothing going on yet. Oh, to the interview? Ah, yeah, it's probably not gonna do anything then. But yeah, so far we are kind of pushing up here, so maybe this could be something that forms the setup that we want to see. But so far we don't really have much to really work with here. Although price is moving really nice. I really wish we could have taken out at least this level of liquidity, because then guys, it would have been a no-brainer to take longs here. You know what I mean? Well, fair value what's it called? Continuation model into these highs up here, an actual no-brainer. But with our luck today, we missed a low by 8 points or 9 points, pretty much. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to continue waiting a little bit here. But in the meantime, let me kind of mark this out just in case. Why still measure the London low after New York opens? Like, as in, what time does it become a New York? and no longer London. Oh, 9:30. So after 9:30, this London low is formed completely. So right here is when New York opens. Right here. So anything going forward from here on out, it will focus on this low right here. But yeah, guys, we are pushing up quite a bit here. So maybe we can definitely start looking into longs quite a bit here. I'm not the most confident in longs yet because I mean we don't. The market is simply just going up, with based off just news. We don't really have a read here. In terms of if you want to go higher, DOL sweep. It's just two green candles. All right, so don't get too ahead of yourself just yet to look at longs. But definitely be open to the idea of taking longs soon. But I'm not gonna rush anything. So far we don't have any DOL being taken out. We're still trading inside of this choppy range. It could be just a temporary push up, as we chop out throughout the day. So I'm not gonna rush this just yet, but it definitely is a setup that you guys could keep in mind. We use NQ1. We use NQ1, for what's it called? For charting, and then we use MNQ M5 for trading. All right, so trading the contracts, MNQ M5 for looking at the contracts, like just viewing it, and Q1. Crazy we didn't take out that. Bro, I know. Bro, trust me. I'm telling you guys right now, if we would have dumped 8 more points and taken out this price target right down here, these longs would have been the most obvious thing ever. Like we could have definitely taken longs into higher. But yeah, so far not much yet. Let me see here. Am I on the 5 or 15-minute time frame? I'm on the 5. Do you look out for SMTs? Not really. No, I don't really use SMTs that much. Always with the luck. I mean, what more can we say about it? You know what I mean? Well, you know what I mean? The market didn't take out the level. Not much we can really do about it here. So I guess we gotta kind of wait it out a little bit more. Hey Blast, are we able to purchase an account with only one-time payment, or do we have to pay every month? No, you can. Yeah, there's a monthly fee and a lifetime fee for the PAs. They give you the option once you pass the account. Yep, I agree with Sleaze. Yo, Blast, do we mark the levels off the wicks or the candle? No, always the wicks. Candle bodies aren't really okay. Use candle bodies for fair value gaps and use wicks for DOL. Think about it like that. All right. So yeah, always use wicks for finding your levels. Yep. Keeper. Yes, sir. But yeah, guys. So far, nothing yet. Definitely a slow morning today. Definitely a slow morning. But honestly, I'm not complaining. This week has been amazing. Not much to really complain about. How are you looking to trade this Ferrari gap? Honestly, I would want to take longs from it. With something like this, but the problem is, right? I would love something like this, right? I mean, absolutely love it, right? Now the issue is that this setup isn't looking the best. And the reason I'm saying that is because we just barely missed this level. Now, there's a few things to take into consideration, right? That pretty much means that so far if you look at the higher time frame, like the 15-minute or the 30-minute or even the 1 hour time frame, we are trading in a choppy range, a very very choppy range. There it has been nothing going on since the overnight session, right? Nothing going on. All right, so this pretty much means that if we're still trading inside of this choppy range, we're still vulnerable to pretty much just faking out the price and keep going back down and stuff like that. Right now, at the same time, we never ended up taking out this London low right down here, meaning that price, if it if it wants to, because on the higher time frame we are still pretty bearish, as you guys can obviously see right here. If price wants to go lower and take out this London low, it will inverse this rally gap without any questions being asked. All right. So far, yes, you could definitely use this for value gap for higher because yeah, I mean buyers are looking pretty strong, right? But does it look good? No, right? You guys gotta keep in mind we are trading inside of a choppy range, and we never took out this low, meaning that we still have room to go lower if we want to go lower. All right, remember, our job as traders is to raise our probability as much as possible. And right now, you know what I mean, the probability is 50-50 if the market is chopping up and we never took out this low. All right. So what I would say for now with this fair value gap, what we could do is if we want to continue shooting higher, we could definitely take out this London high up here, or maybe even this internal over here. And if we get more of a sweep to the downside, we could definitely take an inverse off of this into this price target for about 50 points and call it a day there. All right. So yeah, I would say for now, although I really want to be bullish off of this fair value gap, my confirmations aren't really lining up with it. So I kind of want to be more bearish throughout the day, at least. All right, but yeah, it's just a matter of waiting to see what we do and how we manage it. All right, but yeah, let me catch up with the chat here. Give me 1 second here. Is there a time limit to pay and activate the past PA? No. Now, there's a few things to take note of. All right, when you guys pass your eval account, you're going to get an email saying that you have to sign some documents. I'm pretty sure that's filling out your W-2 or telling them your social security. So for tax reasons and all that stuff. For that you have 48 hours to do it. If you don't do it in 48 hours, they will take away that accounts even though you passed them. All right. Now, once you sign those documents, do you have to pay immediately? No. But keep in mind that if you don't pay immediately and the monthly thing for the eval is set to rebill, they will charge you for that payment. All right. So although you pass the account, since you never activated it, it's still considered an eval account. All right. So if it renews for that certain current month, it will renew for you. It will take away like $30. So yeah, keep that in mind. All right. Now, if you don't care about that, let it do its thing. But if you do, just pay for the month for either the monthly or the lifetime. All right. Hey Blast. This year I'm looking to buy a new car. Okay, congrats. I like sports and supercars. I like Mustangs, Camaros, Corvettes. And I saw the new E-Ray Corvette. I would like a 4x4 since I live in Switzerland. And no, you got any recommendations? Honestly, bro, I'm a little bit biased because I'm sure I drive a C8, and bro, it's in my opinion from all the cars I've driven, I've done M4s. Pretty much, I just done M4s. I test drove an M4 and a C8, and honestly, the C8 beat it by a long shot, bro. It looks so much better in my opinion. That what I mean. I'm sure we all have opinions here, but the C8 just looks like more sporty. You know what I mean? I feel like it just I don't know. I would go for a C8. And the E-Ray that's really good as well. But yeah, I like shorts more confirmations. Well, right now the market is pushing up right here. I mean, it seems that we're probably going to take out this price target up here before we even retrace into the gap. So yeah, shorts might look a little bit more reasonable going forward. If we're able to take this out. All right, guys. But yeah, it's not just a signature. I have to fill out the forms. Well, that's pretty much what the signature is. Yeah. The signature, filling out forms, same thing. You fill it out and then you sign it. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Wait, what's the tax thing? You just put in your social security or whatever they ask for you. You know what I mean? It could be a passport or stuff like that. Just so they can identify that it's actually you behind the account. David, are you still trading Monday with Powell speaking? Good question. Let me let in the meantime while we still wait for our sub to form here. Let's see what we have ready for next week, guys. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so for next week, oh shit. Okay. Okay, if anything, we could trade the AM session. I would just avoid the PM session. Like I'll probably be off the markets by like 11:30 or so. So yeah, Monday could be a little bit interesting, especially with PMI around the corner. Because this does move the market quite a bit. All right, guys. Tuesday looks pretty normal. It's Jolt's job openings. Nothing crazy. Then we have PMI once again on Wednesday. Nothing crazy. Thursday, the usual unemployment claims, and Friday we just have Oh wait, Friday we have what is it called? Um, what's Friday? What's NFP. Yeah, that's right. Thank you guys. Yeah, NFP. Friday we do have NFP, so Friday could be really really volatile. And you guys know we love volume. All right, so Friday could be really really good to trade. Whether we get a trade or not. But yeah. Monday. it could be a little bit questionable for the PM session, so we'll probably avoid the we'll avoid the PM session on Monday. Tuesday looks pretty normal to trade. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday look pretty normal as well. So we should be good. We should definitely be good. Hey David, they changed the PA sign up section. All you do is click on the box and to sign and agree. Well, for the first time people that they haven't passed their evals just yet, for the first time you pass it, they will ask for the information. Obviously, they're not going to ask for it every single time you pass an eval account when they already have your information in the system. You know what I mean? So that's what I meant. That's what I meant. But yeah, guys, so far we are still waiting for 390 to get taken out so we can try to catch something here. But so far, nothing yet. I don't like days like these, guys. I like days like yesterday where we get a setup off open, we get straight volume off open, and straight into our price targets. You know what I mean? Has ES swept? It probably should have. Nope. ES is, in fact, it's even worse. It's barely even moving. Help me pass my first EVA. I've been struggling. I mean, bro, that's why I'm here, bro. You know what I mean? To help you guys out. I mean, I've done everything that I can. You know what I mean? I stream all of my accounts daily. You know what I mean? I did the Top Step challenge, so we can all restart our accounts and do it together. I mean, what what more can I really do here? You know what I mean? So yeah, I blew my accounts twice. Oh, bro, there is a lot more coming, bro. Trust me, I've blown hundreds of accounts. I'm sure we all have. It's how it is. But once you're able to get consistent payouts, it should make up for it. Trust me. All you need is one payout, and it makes it all back. Does the top step MLL go to zero? Yes. The maximum loss after you request your first payout, even if it's $1, $400, $500, it will go to zero. So as long as that account never goes below zero, you're good to go. My guy told him it gets worse. No, but as you continue your trading journey, maybe. You know what I mean? Obviously, you're gonna make mistakes here and there. Mistakes are bound to happen in the market. No one is perfect. You know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, there's a lot more coming. I'm just being realistic with you guys. You know what I mean? But yeah, David, do something, bro. But anyways, okay, one thing I will ask, now that I have a lot of you guys in here, about 450 of you guys in here, and about 120 of you guys on YouTube, guys, how would you guys say that okay, let's say that we don't trade today, right? Today the market is choppy, we don't get a setup, nothing happens. How would you guys consider this week? A 10 out of 10 week, 5 out of 10 week, 7 out of 10 week? Let me know your ratings. I would honestly say this week was like a solid 8 out of 10. Pretty choppy, but we made it work. You know what I mean? I would say it's a pretty solid week, honestly. Let me see. I'm seeing a lot of 8, 7 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s. Yeah, I agree. I would say 8 out of 10 because yesterday's trade, amazing. I loved it. I loved it. But yeah, honestly, pretty solid week, honestly, guys. But yeah, just wait for a great confident trade and go. Yeah, that's what I do pretty much. Oh, and by the way, guys, David, why don't you do TikTok lives, dude? Man, I don't. Okay, look. In all honesty, bro, the reason I don't do lives on TikTok nor Instagram, and the reason I hate posting on both Instagram and TikTok is, guys, every little no, not even little every trader in there, guys, they all think that they're the best trader in the world. Like you do one little thing, and they're like, "Oh, bro, why you do this? Well, my strategy says to do this." Like, bro, I don't trade your strategy. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care, bro. Like, don't comment that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm posting a winning trade, and they're like, "Bro, you traded it wrong." What do you mean? It's my strategy, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Because, like, bro, the ego on TikTok and Instagram with all these traders, bro, in your comment section is insane, bro. I hate it. But yeah, that's why I don't go live. I feel like there will be more of those people there. So I just try to avoid it. I'm good with YouTube, you know. But yeah, I don't like when people are like. Okay, let me tell you guys. Like when you play games, right? I know there's a lot of you guys that play games in here, right? If not most, if not all of you guys, right? I know you. We've all had this one teammate that he does the backseat gaming. He's dead, and he's like, "Oh, bro, do this, do that." Like, bro, let me play my game, bro. You know what I mean? That's the same way with trading, bro. I hate when I get a losing trade or I make a little mistake and someone's like, you know what I mean? It's really annoying, bro. It's really annoying. But yeah, I do that for the rage bait, bro. Oh man. But yeah. Anyways, guys. By the way, since today is Friday, once again, guys, the Apex 90% off discount is ending, I think, on Sunday. So if you guys are gonna be taking advantage of it, they fixed the account pricing and everything. So yeah, if you guys use code Blasters, it's what's it called, 90% off, and then 80% off reoccurring. For some reason, they didn't have the 80% off reoccurring, so I don't know why they did that, honestly. But yeah, just so you guys know, going into the weekend, if you guys do want to stack up some accounts going into next week, just so you guys know. They know exactly what. Nah, for sure, for sure. They saw what people were saying. David, if I buy more evals, the card I used to pay has to be under my name. Yes, make sure that that is under your name. Yes. All right. But anyways, guys, we're about to take out this high up here, so hopefully we form a setup here, very very soon. Plus, my friend, would you wait for the sweep or tap into the 4 hour? I want to see a reaction based off this right here first. So 390, and then on the 4 hour, not much. I mean, there's something here, but nothing crazy. But yeah, man, with today's price, honestly, I like the market. Hindsight, it looks clean, but man, price is moving quite slow today. I mean, let's see if we can even form a trade. Okay, we kind of have something here. Okay, okay. If anything, I'll probably just focus on the 5 minute instead. But yeah. Exactly, Frank. Exactly, exactly. Okay. Hey, Blast. Trading MNQ on a 150K account with a profit target of $7,500 to qualify for a payout. Option of 5 days minimum to qualify for a payout. I'm assuming you're talking about Top Step, right? 5 days sounds about sounds like Top Step. Which would, okay, which would be 1,500 per day. What is a safe per realistic price target per day? And with what contract size, in your opinion? Okay, let's do the math here. All right, so your drawdown on that account should be 4.5K, right? What's the drawdown? What's the drawdown on the 150K? Let me know. I'm assuming it's 4.5K. 6,000? Oh, even better. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. All right, let me go ahead and open this up real quick. Give me 1 second. Calculator. Okay. Okay, so if you want to be making 1,500 a day, right, and you have a drawdown of $6,000, right? Let's divide that by. We gotta divide that by, let's say, 5 losing trades, right? Let's give ourselves a threshold of 5 losing trades, right? In a row, in a row. So we're gonna divide 6,000 by 5, meaning you should be risking $1,200 per trade on average. All right. So 1,000 to, I mean, maybe try to keep it like 800 average to 120 or 1,200, right? But this should be your maximum loss per trade max. All right. So what we're gonna be doing here is, if you want to be making 1.5K, um, hmm, if you're gonna be doing a 1 to 2 risk reward ratio trade, do 1,500 divided by 2. You should be risking about 750 per trade, which is what I mentioned, the $800 risk. So to be making 1,500 per trade, that should be, let me see, futures calculator and profit. Let's go over to this website. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, so if you do like I feel like if you do 20, yeah, 20, yeah, do 20. Wait, no, because if you get a 30 point trade, you're making 1,200. Actually, yeah, do 20. Yeah, do 20, do 20, do 20. I would say, yeah, do about 20 contracts. I would say 15 if you don't feel super confident. 15 to 20, I would say. That's a pretty good amount to really make up for those days. Yeah, 15 to 20 contracts. So I would say 15 on a light day or a low confidence trade, and 20 on a really, really high confidence trade. But yeah. Let me catch up with my YouTube chat here. Okay. Um um okay. You don't think PMI days are too choppy? It's a hit or miss. It depends. It depends. Some days are good, some days are bad. I mean, it's all what happens throughout the time. In a world full of M3s, M4s, and M5s, give me that heavy ass M8. Dude, the M8 is beautiful, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, but the M4 is really, really common. At least here in Miami, bro. I don't know. When I drove it, it was kind of like whatever. It's a good car. Don't get me wrong, but man. Anyone chart? Let me see. No. Um, well, time frames. I use the 5 minute. What do you think of the situation for long or short? Right now, not much happening, so we're still waiting. If the YouTube broadcast is delayed here, is it delayed in Profit Insider? Yes, obviously you're still on the YouTube. So once again, if you guys, for the people over on YouTube, if you guys do want to get access to the live trading with no delay, click the first link in the description and use code Blastoise. It'll give you guys a promo code to join, and that'll give you the real time live trading with no delay, no nothing. You know what I mean? In the Discord. But yeah, um, the new M2 CS, dude, I saw it. I don't like the look of the M2. I've never liked it. It looks like too boxy. I don't know. Bro, an M8 downpipe is, dude, I've heard it. It's beautiful, bro. Bro, honestly, guys, I don't know if you guys agree with me on this one or if you guys have had the same situation, but anytime I drive next to like an M4 or an M8 or an M5, they all have the same smell for gas. It's the same tuned smell, like the gas. Like it's only a smell that comes from a BMW. Always, always, always. Like, yeah, because it's catless, of course. Yeah, yeah. But dude, I don't know if my CA is gonna have that smell. I think it is because I'm running. I should get my exhaust by next week Wednesday. They said June 4th is when it ships. Dude, I've been waiting for that exhaust for almost a month now. Apparently, they said that they were like building it or whatever, or welding it together. Um, but yeah. What type of exhaust am I getting, bro? I'm getting a full catless straight piped titanium exhaust, full blue, so it will match with the blue car as well. An Escalade V, dude, I'm not gonna lie, they're actually growing on me. Escalades are actually really, really nice. Like both interior and exterior. Like they're extremely luxurious and extremely fast. Valvetronic, I think it's Valvetronic. I think it's like mix between Valvetronic and like another company. Let me show you guys. Hold on. I have the picture here. Give me 1 sec. Let me check it out here. And by the way, guys, I'm getting a little bit off track here because the market is doing absolutely nothing. So we're just waiting here as you know. Maybe we just have some fun here. Let me show you guys. Hold on. Let me switch it up real quick. CA. This one. I'm ordering it from. I think it's this. It has like the blue thing in the. Hold on. Let me do something real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me kind of. There you go. Anyways, okay. So I am ordering from. It's a called. The company has two P's. It's like pure performance. That's what it's called, or pure vets, pure performance, pure vets, something like that. But I am ordering this one right here, guys. It has like the you see like how it says PP right there, like pure performance. I'm ordering this exhaust, so it has carbon tips and full titanium, catless, straight piped. Bro, it's a beefy exhaust system, bro. So I'm hyped for it, and I'm gonna be taking out the. Oh, by the way, guys, we finally took out the level of liquidity. Finally, bro. Okay, so now we can start getting a setup forming. All right, guys. So yeah, let's see what we can form here. All right, are we in Are we in NQ? M and Q. We're in M and Q. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take out the grill, or not the grill, the net from the rear diffuser. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's so I can expose the exhaust. Let me show you guys. Hold on, look. Let me show you guys. Like this. Like this. I'm gonna have the full titanium exhaust just being shown. Because on a regular car, it's blocked like this. Or well, I searched it up, but okay, like this. You see how it's blocked? Like it's just black? I'm gonna take that out and make it look somewhat like this. Like this. Bro, it's gonna look amazing, bro. But yeah. I'm excited, man. But the only problem is, bro, I if I would have known the shipping would have taken that long with this company, dude, I would have chosen another one. Because it's been a month and they're like, oh yeah, we're just welding it together, we're just making everything together, and we'll ship it out on the 4th. I'm like, bro, I ordered it last month on like the 3rd. You know what I mean? So I mean, I guess it's how it is. You know what I mean? What can I do about it? But yeah, doesn't burning the titanium by hand make the titanium? Well, you gotta weld it together. If not, you know what I mean? How is it gonna be, all together? You know what I mean? It's kind of like a Lego piece. What trim is your C8? I have a 1LT, bro. I have a base model. Do I regret it? It's an amazing base model. C8, like amazing, like best car I've ever been in. But bro, I can if the base model is that good, bro, I can only imagine how good the Z06 is, bro. I can only like, bro, for a base model car, bro, it is like, bro, if it was even 100K, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Let alone like, well, I paid 66 before taxes for it, and bro, I am definitely getting what I paid for, more than I paid for. Here for information is the end of the month. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, but the Z06 is insane, bro. The high pitched like noise, just everything about it, bro. David don't got cold seats, dude. You think I care about cold seats, bro? Get center exhaust like the bro. That is amazing, bro. Now, one thing I will say, guys, okay, for my car people in here, because I've been getting 50 reviews, even from the mechanic. Because look, I have the 2024 model, right? And obviously the ECU has not been cracked for that model. So, oh wait, there you go. I have to change the screen share. So we are in MNQM5 25. No, MNQM5, not 25, M5, M5. But David, can you get pops and bangs with the E-Ray? Probably, yeah. I get pops and bangs all the time, and I'm stock. But oh yeah, what guys, for my car people in here or for my tuners in here. Okay, so I have a 2024 model C8, and obviously I'm gonna have a check engine light for a few months until they crack the because I'm not gonna have cats. You know, I'm gonna be straight piped. So obviously the computer can't read it. So I was going on like forums and everything, and I was asking, I'm like, hey, um, what's it called? What was I gonna say? Well, oh yeah, will it shoot flames? Because I don't have cats. The fuel. My mechanic told me since it's not tuned, it might run too rich. And I was calling him I'm like, hey, will it shoot flames? And the mechanic told me some cars do it, some cars don't. How does that make sense? Don't they all have the same engine, the same tune, the same everything? Get an O2 sensor? Do they have one for the? I mean, I don't. Check engine light won't really bother me since I know it's because I don't have cats. I mean, I've seen Porsches with it, and everyone's like, "Oh, you have a check engine light," but it doesn't really mean much. Um, you can have a specific tune to shoot flames. Well, but the thing is, if I'm gonna be, I don't know. For flames, you need a tune, but I'm catless. I'm gonna be running rich fuel. That's the thing. You're catless too, and you don't shoot anything. Ah man, dude, I was really hoping I could, because bro, I was watching the Z06 ones, because bro, the Z06 they shoot flames from factory, which you know what I mean on when the exhaust is apparently when the exhaust is hot enough and you're on high RPMs, it will shoot. Goodbye to the warranty. No. Apparently exhaust they don't void warranties. Maybe different for vets. Maybe. I'll figure it out. But my mechanic is telling me it's like a 50-50. Maybe it'll do it. Maybe it won't. And then I called the people that from the exhaust, and they're like, yeah, on higher preamps, it should shoot just like a little tiny fart of flames. But we'll see. Anyways, guys, so far it does seem chart talk now, a little bit more chart talk. I mean, yeah, it is. It's kind of like a tiny fart. You know what I mean? Like you've seen those cars that have like those little, not the fart flames. I mean, that's what it is. That's what I call it. Anyways, guys, chart talk here. Now that we took out 390, we are getting a little bit weaker in terms of buying. So maybe we do get a sweep here. But I mean, hopefully the price is able to kind of like spike up a little bit to a downside. If it does, we should be able to take some shorts from this gap right here. It will be kind of the only setup we have to work with this morning. So something like this would be pretty ideal. Into PT1 for like a 1-to-1, or yeah, like one. It's like okay, but we could definitely target lower like this with our levels over here. But yeah, guys. So far, this is probably gonna be the only setup I watch for this morning, guys. So yeah, keep this in mind. Just mark this out in your chart, just so you guys know. All right, doesn't the 15-minute look better? In a way, for an earlier entry, yes, but it's going to be a lot riskier because you're going to be taking an inverse off the 15-minute, but you're going to be heading straight into the 5-minute where we can bounce from. So be very careful with that. All right, I would much rather wait for the 5 minutes to get inverse and just go off that. All right, get this after you get your exhaust. Wait, those are the not. Oh no, those that's the O2 sensor. Get this after you have a check engine light and you can pass inspection. Well, in Miami, dude, I don't really. We don't do we don't do inspections here. I mean, I don't do it. I've never really done an inspection, right? Yeah, there's no inspection in Florida. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I was about to say. Yeah, I don't ever recall doing one. Hey David, if we pull back to 350, should we long? 350. I don't see anything at 350 unless you're talking about this 15-minute gap. Honestly, we're kind of getting a little. Buyers are getting weak off of this internal high DOL sweep, so I would hold back on the. I would hold back on longs for now and just wait to see how we react off this level. If it seems like buyers are still really, really strong, yes, we could look to take longs from this 50-minute gap into this London high. But for now, we're kind of choppy. So I'm going to wait it out just a little bit more and see. You know what I mean? You're out for, yeah, bro, don't worry, bro. Yeah, I don't remember ever doing inspections. Let me check out my YouTube chat real quick. David, does it have CarPlay? Of course, bro. Of course. It might shoot flames at higher RPMs, but it might cause damage to your engines. How come? I'm running a stock tune. Because all it's doing is it's less restriction on the exhaust because it doesn't have as much stuff. You know what I mean? It's just a straight pipe. You know what I mean, to the exhaust. So how much damage could it really do? You know what I mean? I'm on stock tunes and everything. You know what I mean? I mean, I could be wrong, but the sound system, it has what is it called? Bose, I think. Is that what it's called? Bose. I don't know. Something like that. It's really good. It's healthier for the engine, straight airflow. Exactly. So I don't know if I'll be pushing more horsepower. I probably will because, like I said, it's more airflow for it. But yeah, I won't be able to tune it, unfortunately. Not yet, at least. Until something comes out. Oh, by the way, guys. By the way, okay. For the 425 of you guys in here, in the premium, or in the live trading, how many of you guys do long term investments? Because I might have found something new, but I'm not gonna talk about it if most of you guys don't really care about it. Because guys, I was looking at this company over here, for long term, just to add into my long term position. So check it out, guys. I'm gonna put my. You do a lot of long term. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I made a whole thing here. Let me show you guys right here about the company, all my research behind it. It's gonna be a good one. All right, this is gonna be my second favorite. My number one spot is GPQ. You guys know I'm in like 100K in it. I'm in BTCI and MSTY, but I'm gonna add really heavy on this one, AIPI. Long story short, guys, pretty much what this does is it pays really good dividends on it, and it holds the biggest AI name stocks like Google, Nvidia, Microsoft, AMD. It holds all of that. All right, so honestly, I'm gonna be a really big investor on that one. Literally starting today. So after the stream, I'm gonna get off. But yeah, just the ETFs. Yeah, I do ETFs only, bro. I love ETFs, bro. Just the dividends, bro. Just the idea of getting paid monthly is amazing, bro. Passively, bro. That sounds incredible. Amazing, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna put out all my research very soon on it. All right. Ticker AIPI, right here. AIPI. I'm gonna put my information on it later on. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and invest on it very soon. All right. But yeah, so far, guys, what I'm in is I think 85K of GBQ, 10K of MSTY, 10K of BTCI. I'm gonna put like 50K into AIPI throughout the months. All right, so I might start off with 10K in this one. But yeah, guys, pretty much, guys, what I'm trying to do so far, man, is okay. I'm in the for those that are interested, I am in the dividends community on Twitter, and guys, there are so many people that I know that are in their 30s, maybe 40s, that are retired because of dividends, and they have a few, you know what I mean, they hold a few stuff. So guys, my goal is, dude, I'm trying to retire very fucking soon, man. You know what I mean, like if I can put like most of my money into dividends and just into investments and just hold it and just get paid monthly passively without lifting a finger, without having to worry about anyone or anything, dude, you know what I mean? Like I can really retire off that very very soon. So I'm putting as much money as I can. I mean, in the span of like what, like 3 to 4 months, I've put over 115K in investments so far, and I'm gonna continue doing it because I really really want to get to the point where I'm getting paid like 5K a month in pure passive income, and I don't have to. I could just do whatever I want freely. Like if I want to trade today, you know what I mean. If I want to have fun with you guys and just talk about anything, I don't have to worry about, you know, other stuff and all that stuff. You get what I'm saying? From what, trading? Yeah, bro, from trading, investments. Like I can live off investments. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying I'm gonna quit Discord or anything, guys. I'm just saying I can just live my life like more. You know what I mean? Like I can fall back on something. You know what I mean? So I can have fun with you guys. I can start doing more community based stuff. Because guys, one thing that I wanted to do, that one thing that I've always wanted to do is, guys, trading competitions. There's just one website that allows you to do trading 1v1s, and bro, I feel like that's super fun, bro. I've seen TGR do it. He has fun with it. But guys, right now I'm trying to obviously grow the brand. I need to be showing my trades, be consistent. So obviously I have my full focus on this rather than, yeah, trading wars. Exactly. I just want to have fun with it. You know what I mean? But first I have to get this done and just take care of myself. And get to a point where I can live comfortably off dividends. So far, I think I'm getting paid around $2,900 a month passively from pure investments, which is already off to an amazing start. So I want to get it to at least 5K a month before I'm really comfortable, and that pays for all my expenses, rent, my car payment, or, I mean, whatever else I want to do, or travel, stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, trust, you'll keep trading. No, bro, trust me, I'm not going anywhere, guys. Trading, guys, dude, trading makes so much money. I'm not going anywhere for trading, but it's just so I can have something to fall back on, and so you guys can have some as well. You know what I mean? Exactly. Basically, so I'm not forced to trade. You know what I mean? If I want to take a 1 week long vacation, I'm able to do it with like not stressing about anything. You know what I mean? Do you have to pay tax yourself on your dividends? Yes, bro. Yes, you do have to pay taxes, bro. I mean, bro, dude, you get taxed on anything and everything. You know what I mean? You breathe, you get taxed. You know what I mean? Stuff, shit like that. You know what I mean? So of course you have to pay taxes on dividends, bro. Do you have an accountant? Yes. Yes, I do. I'm sure everyone should have one. I'm sure there's loopholes around it. I'm still studying it, bro. So I'm gonna see what I can work around it, bro. But yeah, for the people that are looking to retire, we have a little bit older people in here. You guys know I'm 19. So you know what I mean? But there are people in here that are a lot older. And you guys might be trading to get into your retirement. So that's why I have this channel over here. It's not just day trading. It's just, just more long term, just in case you guys might have the money to invest and all that stuff. I'm just telling you guys what picks I personally have in terms of how I want to retire myself. I want to retire before 30, man. I have a life changing opportunity with you guys, with trading, with the funded accounts. I have to take advantage of it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna blow my money on stupid stuff. I mean, I do it, you know what I mean, here and there. I mean, you gotta have fun with it, you know what I mean? But most of my money is going into pure investments, always, bro. Always. Bro, you look 25. No, I don't, bro. Dude, I barely even have a mustache, bro. The good thing is with dividends, the taxation is based off your overall tax bra. Exactly. Well, for me, I'm gonna be a little bit fucked up. Because, dude, with these Apex payouts, these Top Step payouts, all the affiliate marketing, Discord, dividends, dude, it's gonna add up a lot, bro. But I mean, I'm in a blessed situation, so I can't really complain. You know what I mean? I'd rather pay a lot of taxes rather than no taxes. You know. But yeah, let me see. Do you currently have any retirement accounts that grow tax deferred? No, unfortunately, no. I don't have an IRA. I don't have 401ks. I don't have any of that. I just have right now in terms of long term. I kind of just have my dividend portfolio, which is sitting pretty good. I would say around 2.9K a month on average. All right, but yeah, why? I don't know. I never looked into it. I will have it in the future, but for now, I'm mainly focused on dividends. Max your Roth IRA sooner than later. I will. I will. I'll probably do it this year. I just got. I think I got to talk to my accountant for that. I don't know. I don't know. Do you reinvest dividends? Sometimes yes. But I like to put it in my bank account. Because I have goals with it. With the dividends. It's just personal goals that I have. I just like to have that like what is it? Like a safety money. You know what I mean? Like just money in the account that just grows over time. So yeah. Because the way I do it is I don't reinvest the dividends because I just any payout that I get, I put like 90% of the payout into my account. Like investing account, and you guys honestly should do the same. You know what I mean? It's just a smarter thing to do in the future, you know. And then just enjoy some of that payout. Obviously, you know what I mean? You worked hard for it, you know what I mean? It was a lot of stress, I'm sure. At least for me, it always is. You know what I mean? Just enjoy some of that money just so you know that trading is definitely worth doing, and then the rest and reinvest it. You know what I mean? Because guys, the whole goal for trading is obviously it's not the most stable. Obviously, you guys know the market has its own cycles. I mean, look at today. We haven't gotten a trade because the market is kind of slow, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. But just always have something that you can fall back on. The whole goal with trading is you can definitely make a lot more money in trading than a regular job. So take advantage of that money that you can make from trading and invest it. You know what I mean? Have that money working for you. You know what I mean? That's the way I like to think about it. Should I do real estate? Dude, honestly, I thought about doing real estate. You guys know I used to talk about real estate every single live trading session. But the reason I fell back from real estate is because it's not. I've done my research. I've done a lot of research. It's not passive at all. It's not as passive as people make it seem. All right, like you guys know, people with the Section 8 gurus, they're like, oh guys, like yeah, it's so easy. I just sit back in my house and get paid 1 point something million dollars a month. It's not that easy. You know what I mean? When you have so many properties, it's a whole nother business. You know what I mean? It's exactly, you need a lot of capital for it, and it's a whole nother business. I mean, dude, one house, one pipe breaks, and you're gonna be net negative on on your investment because it has to come out of pocket. You have to fix your own pipes and all that stuff. And dude, it is a whole thing, man. It's a headache. It's a headache. So what I was gonna do, guys, is I was gonna personally this year alone, I was gonna invest about 200K, pretty much everything that most of what I made last year on payouts. I was gonna invest it. I was gonna reinvest it into real estate. But dude, I did my research. I'm like, bro, this does not seem passive at all. I want to have something that has me that's working for me while I sleep, right? And that's how I found out about dividends. I'm like, wait, if I'm getting paid um, $1 per share per month, you know what I mean? Like, if I put a lot of money into that, I can make a really really nice income every month without really actually doing nothing. Me personally, I believe dividends is the most passive thing you could do. Because I mean, it's as simple as buying it. You find a good buying opportunity, like for example, GPQ guys, we added 100K, or at least I did. I was telling you guys about it all, during the dump, guys. I added 100K of my money into GPQ right down here, and guys, I am making a ton of money passively with both this push up and the dividends count. You know what I mean? But yeah, have you ever received your dividends? Yes, dude. I've made I started investing dividends very slowly but surely. And I've made a total of 3K so far. But now I'm really gonna be making some really good money because I have a lot of money invested throughout these last this month and last month. I've invested about 80K more into dividends, so I should be expecting a lot more to come back. All right. But yeah. But when I invested, I think I started off with 30K on GPQ. I was making about 400 a month. Obviously you can get GPQ is more of the safe side, so the more you invest, the less you make in a way. But if you do like MSTY or BTCI, you can be making a lot more because these pay by like $4 per share, $2 per share, and all that stuff. All right. But yeah. Anyways, let me catch up with the chat here. This PA, bro, horrible. Thanks, David. I was just approved for my first payout last night. My account is at 52,700, but they only allowed me to withdraw $600. Is that normal? Yes, it is. It is. Now, the more money you make, the more you're able to request. All right, because Apex doesn't want you requesting all of your money and the account is blown up. You know what I mean? So yeah, there is a limit to ask how much you can request depending on how much money you have on the account. Are you putting those investments in the long term? Yes, everything that I'm in, currently it is all here, guys. It is all here. Everything here. So if you guys, I know some of you guys don't really care. You guys are probably here just to make a quick bag from trading, day trading futures, which it's why we're here. But for the people that do care about, your future, long term, stuff like that, or you guys have the money to make a monthly passive income, that's why I have that channel. All right. You guys know this server is like my journal. All right. Everything that I do will always be posted. I have nothing to hide from you guys ever. All right. In terms of payouts, when I build an account, stuff like that, I will always tell you guys. All right, because I mean that's what you guys are here for, the transparency, for the consistency, all that good stuff. All right, guys. Damn, this market is choppy as bro. Yeah, dude. Honestly, if we don't see anything by like 11:10 in like the next 20 minutes, I might get off and just go enjoy my Friday, and I might do something later. So, yeah, I'm a little bit excited for that. So, yeah, we'll see how the market moves in the next 20 minutes or so. But in the meantime, guys, I'm having a pretty good time just chatting here. You know what I mean? But yeah, no live on the PM. Nah, I'll be able to alert something on my phone. For sure. Bro, Larry, bro. Can you please go through your chart levels? Yeah, of course. So I don't really have too many levels for today. I only have this London high, this internal high, this London low, and some externals right down here. Um, there's really not much to really talk about this in terms of levels, because sure, we might be getting somewhat of a reaction, a bearish reaction here, which is what we were expecting, right? We took out the liquidity, we're getting a deal sweep, but man, it is slow as hell, man. So as much as I want to give you guys a setup, there is not much I can really do here. In all honesty, guys. But yeah, here, if you do want to get my levels, you could definitely take a screenshot here. Which accounts are you trading in the PM? What do you mean? I trade the same accounts all the time. David, explain why we caught a huge move on the only day I didn't trade, bro. um, we're macro time. If it brings nothing, I'm logging off. Yeah, same here, bro. Same here. If I don't see anything by 11:10, I'm off. All right, I'll just go enjoy the Friday. If I see something in the PM, I'll obviously take it. But for now, I mean, there's not much we can really work with. It's just really, we're still trading in this range. Keep that in mind, guys. So that's probably why we're so super choppy here. Uh, as of right now, wait, we're getting some sort of selling here. As of right now, I had passed 3 funded accounts that are waiting to be activated. I want to pass 2 more to have a total of 5 PAs. Should I still wait to activate my accounts until I get? No, bro. You can activate them whenever you want. Actually, the sooner the better. You know what I mean? Just so just so you have them there. The lower levels come from yesterday. This one comes from this morning, and these come from Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday, Monday and Tuesday. You can find them on the higher time frame, like the 1 hour time frame, just like this. But guys, we're getting more of a sell off here, so maybe we're getting the sell that we wanted to see. It's just I'm not gonna feel super confident in taking it until we see a spike in volume. Right now, I do not want to trade anything with price moving this slow, guys. So let's see how it reacts in the next 15 minutes or so. David, do you trade 50K accounts? Yes. And how many? I trade 10. I have 20, but I trade 10. I have another 10 just in case for a backup. I'm guessing there should be way more better volume next week. Yes, there should be. Technically, yes, but I mean, the market's unpredictable. That's how the market works. You know what I mean? Do you rotate one request? No, no, no. I don't. Well, now I do because I still have my top accounts. I haven't been showing too much love to those accounts. Honestly, I kind of just have them sitting there. Get Replic console. I know, bro. I've been wanting to get it, but I don't know. That the thing is, I can't. since I have all of my accounts stacked up on Tradevate, I don't think I can link Tradevate to it. Can I? Because I'm pretty sure Replicanto is only for Rhythmic, or was for Rhythmic. You can. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll check it out this weekend. In fact, so I can link both my Top Step and wait. Can I link Top Step X or no? You can, right? Nope. Ah, bro. Then I don't really have a point in doing it. Only Tradevate and Rhythmic. Ah, okay. Yo, Blast, what's the word on NVII dividends? So far, bro, I am watching it. I'm probably gonna be investing into it later on in the future. So far, I'm holding back from it, and the whole reason behind that is because the ticker just came out a few days ago, and it has zero history. All right, there's not enough investors just yet. I mean, there are investors, but the dividends hasn't come out yet for the first week. I have to see what happens as we go on. And if I'm liking how the history is looking like, then yeah, I'll invest into it. But so far, nothing yet. All right, so far I'm gonna be investing into AIPI for now. All right, I'm liking the way the price is at right here, so I'm adding 10K around this range, and I'll just hold it for obviously future use. Now, I will say AIPI for my long-term investors in here. AIPI will be my second heaviest position I will be holding. I'm gonna put like 50K into this one. So once again, I have 85K of GPQ, 10K of MSTY, 10K of BTCI. I currently have 10K of this one, but I want to add 50K very, very soon. All right. But yeah, I'm gonna be putting my research on this one in terms of why I like it, why it's so good, and you know what I mean, why you guys should check it out. All right. Price is reacting off the 5 minute. It's very, very slow right now, or off the 15 minute. Yeah, it technically is, yes. But it is very, very slow. So I'm not really too interested in anything just yet. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We did have a really nice bounce here. I can't lie. It's just I wasn't looking for longs as we did take out liquidity, and the market is kind of just chopping up on the 5 minute time frame. Check this out. How much you have to make to pass a 50K eval? $53,000 on the dot. 53K. Oh, and that's a really nice candle flip. Okay. Well, I'm not looking for shorts off this one though. I want to look for shorts off this 5 minute. But really, really interesting candle flip here. This could definitely show us something in terms of an MSS. What do you think about NQ taking out liquidity but not ES? Honestly, ES is kind of just flat out today. I don't really think ES should be the reason as to anything today. So yeah, just put your full focus on NQ today as it is respecting levels a lot more than ES is. Make it stop chopping, dude. I wish, bro. I wish I had that type of money. Let me catch up with YouTube real quick. I haven't seen what they've said. Did you say MF? No, I said MSTI. MST. No, MSTY. My bad. MSTY. Did you say you have another channel for investing? Yeah, in the premium. I'm catching it. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Much love. Have a great. Oh, you're getting off, bro. Peace out, bro. Have a good weekend, bro. I'll see you next week, bro. Might take one for the team and go long so the market stop hunts me, bro. Oh man. Trade Sinker, dude. I've heard a lot of bad stuff about Trade Sinker. I like a lot of bad stuff from it. I've never tried it myself, so I personally don't have a bias or an opinion towards it. But from what I've seen, it has a lot of issues in terms of fills. Sometimes it doesn't copy trade everything. It's brand new. Keep that in mind. So it is a little buggy. But yeah. What happens if you make over $53,000 on eval? Nothing. I mean, you still pass it. You don't have to make more, but it's kind of pointless. Pointless. Yo, David, should I enter a short if it broke the 5 minute fair value gap? I would say wait for this one. This one looks a lot more stable. Plus, how come you're not looking for the 50 minute retracement and then trade into the London high? Because we already took out a level of liquidity up here, and we're starting to show a lot of buyer weakness. So notice how the market is like slowly like, look at this. You see how the market had straight volume right here, and it's just slowly forming the emphasis back down. This is what I'm expecting, and the whole reason for this is because of this level right here. This DOL. For long term, do you use Webull? Yes, Webull is. You could use Robinhood. Honestly, it's pretty good for long term, but I like Webull more. Webull has always been my broker. So yeah, it's just the market is just very slow right here. Webull's better than Robinhood by a long shot. Yes. Can I copy trade a new account? I just got in an XFL on TopStep. Yeah. If you got both of them on TopStep, yeah, you should be able to. At what price do you expect to enter the MSTY? I ended up entering around where we're sitting at right now, 2130. It's a pretty good fill, I would say. Keep in mind these two right here, MSTY and BTCI. They're one of the riskier ones. If you want to be more safe and more stable, I would say either GPQ or AIPI. I do like these two, AIPI and GPQ. But if you want to make a lot of money, but risk a lot more, do MSTY or BTCI. Those are the current ones that I'm in terms of riskiness. Or the riskiest, I would say. But I have 6K in savings. If I put 3K into MSTY, would you say that's a risky move? Obviously, if you're investing, always invest with what you can afford to lose and with what you're comfortable and just leaving there. You know what I mean? Obviously. Now, if you do 3K in MSTY, you could be making let me do the math here. Let me see for you. You could be making a few $100 a month just passively. I know that for sure. Because look, if you're getting paid, on average, you're getting paid. But there's no average for this one because sometimes they pay $4 a share, which is a lot. I don't know how they afford that, but they do it. Sometimes they do $1 per share. Sometimes they do $2. So you should be making maybe like $300 or so passively a month, which is not bad. Yeah, it's really really good, especially if you have money in savings, which is not moving. I would rather have it, just making money for you. It just makes more sense. Where do I go to invest? Just click trade down there. Trade and you just buy it. Now, obviously, do your research first. You know what I mean? See why you like it and all that good stuff. And if you like it enough, you're free to. You know what I mean? PLTR is the hardest stock, dude. Yeah, I know. I've heard a lot about PLTR, for long term. But yeah, I have to check it out. But so far for now, I'm interested in these four right here. GPQ, MSCY, BTCI, and AIPI. I would say BTCI is more stable. It's still risky, but it's more stable than MSTY. But MSTY does pay a really, really good amount. I can't lie. So if you like risking it, I would say I'm personally doing it. You got it at 76. What is it at right now? PLTR. Oh, I put the wrong one. Damn. What the hell? Okay. That's really good. Dude, you must be making hella money right now. Doesn't MSTY generate money through options? Yes, every single ETF that I'm currently in, they do options. So the way they do it is they do call option strategies or covered call options. So they sell. I'm pretty sure they sell options to investors and they make money from it. All right. So whether the market's going down or going up, they're still making money from call options. And they invest into it and they pay in dividends 1% of what they made for that month. Or it depends on the company, but that's typically what they do. So yeah, exactly. Now there's companies like GPQ where they invest into the companies, and AIPI where they invest into AI companies or tech stocks, like these. But MSTY follows Bitcoin, and BTCI also follows Bitcoin. So I'm in both. So technically, right now, I'm invested into the tech sector, the AI sector, which I really believe in long term. Guys, me personally, I use AI on my day to day. Like I don't really show you guys this, but guys, if you guys look at my chat logs on ChatGPT, it is endless. I use AI for everything in my business. Everything. I love AI. So me personally, I really do believe in AI, and that's why I'm putting so much money into it. Because I mean, there's no denying, guys. I'm using it right now. Exactly. You know what I mean? Um, guys, AI with the way it's moving, I'm sure you guys have seen the Google. I think it's called Veil, whatever. Dude, that is crazy, bro. Just imagine how it's gonna be like in the next few years. It's gonna be scary, bro. Yeah, I develop AI. Yo, you guys should be scared. I'm saying, bro. Like, dude, we're like in the beginning of the AI phase, and dude, it's already insane. Look at the Google Veil thing, dude. It is insane, bro. Like it. I don't. Okay, okay, wait. Have you guys seen the video of a kangaroo on the air at the airport, dude? Am I stupid because I thought it was real? Have you guys seen that video? I'm sure someone has. It went viral. Yeah, bro. Did it not look that real? Look, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Dude, I really thought that some idiot actually took a kangaroo to an airplane. I'm like, bro, people are so stupid. Dude, I keep scrolling. It was AI. Look, let me show you guys. How do you spell kangaroo? Kangaroo. All right, there you go. Kangaroo. Look at this, bro. All right, let me look at it, guys. Look at this, bro. Are you guys ready? Look at this. This does not look real, bro. Look at it. It literally zooms in and everything. I'm like, I watched the video. I'm like, bro, people are so stupid. Why would you argue about a kangaroo in an airport? Dude, it was real. That is real. I was, bro. No, bro, it was AI, bro. Look. But bro, like you guys get what I'm saying. So, bro, I personally believe in AI. AI will be the future, no matter what. All right, so I'm getting in as much money as I possibly can into my AI investments because in the long term, I really do believe in it, and I'm sure. I mean, there's no going about it. All right, so yeah, I'm really heavy in AI, and I'm pretty heavy in Bitcoin because I mean, you guys know what I mean. If Trump likes crypto, everyone is accepting crypto now. It will also be the future. But AI, dude, I am going balls deep in AI. Do you invest in XRP? Nah, man, not like that. Right now, I'm technically in Bitcoin, but I just follow sectors that follow it or ETFs that follow Bitcoin. So like BTTI, MSTY, stuff like that. How do you invest in AI? Just look at AI-based companies. You have Nvidia, AMD, Google, Microsoft. I'm personally in AIPI, which is kind of the same thing. It just invests into those companies. All right, so they do the investing for you, and you get paid in dividends. All right, but long term, I really do believe that I will be net positive in this stock right here. I mean, it has a long way to go up as well, but in the future, guys, throughout the years, man, I personally believe in AI like crazy, man. It is scary. The way it's getting right now, it is really, really scary. Bro, Sergio, bro. The sad part is it's probably gonna get to that point as well. I'm just waiting for the day that I'm live trading and I just see me doing that, bro, in the chat. What's your main AI investment, bro? Right now, I'm only investing into AIPI. I did want to invest into Nvidia during the tariffs, but I just did GPQ, as they invest into Nvidia as well. So I rather just get paid dividends rather than just getting into Nvidia myself. Because if you guys actually want to make real money from these investments, you need a lot of money to put in. You know what I mean? David Blast, can I detail your car and you pay for my PX fee? I guess. If you're in Miami, I guess sure, yeah. My car is pretty. But yeah, no, like real stuff, guys. Like AI is gonna get scary, bro. So I'm gonna be putting a lot of money into AI myself and just investing into it. No. Orca, I'm getting paid dividends. Keep that in mind. Maybe their taxes, but not mine. I'm getting paid based off dividends, so I'm gonna be getting tax based off my income. Thoughts on Vu? Vu is really good. I've heard Vu is really really good, as well as I think it's called CL no SL. What is it? Hold on. Is it? Hold on. I think it's SCHD. I think it's this one. This one's really 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 popular as well. I don't know what they do. I have to do my research on it, but I'm not in it just yet, at least. But yeah, guys, my whole goal with investments is make as much money passively as possible to the point where if I want to be in bed all day, I'm gonna be in bed all day. You know what I mean? Not a doubt in my head. You know what I mean? Are you in any AI stocks? I'm in. Once again, I'm in AIPI right now. I'm $10,000 deep in AIPI, but I want to be about 50K by next month. So I'm gonna be slowly adding in throughout the days. I'll see what my accountant says. Orca. Should I move my crypto to dividends? It's all preference. I mean, it's what you believe in the most. I personally like. There's people that like selling stocks themselves. And me personally, I'm not gonna be selling GBQ or any of my stocks for literal decades. You know what I mean? I just want to be getting paid dividends. So I'm letting them do the work for me, right? So I invest into their ETF. They trade options based off the stock that they're following, and based off whatever they make, I get a percent of it. You know what I mean? A month. So I like the sound of that a lot more than just investing into one company and just getting paid based off how the company does in the future, which is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I just have preference. You know what I mean? I like the idea of passive income every month. You know what I mean? Based off different stocks. Could you please zoom out? Sure. Here you go. Let me check out the chart here. Let me check out something. David, I did the calculation. It takes about 7 years to get your investment back and the rest is profit, which is insane, dude. Exactly 7 years. And the thing is, I'm still gonna be adding, dude. The thing is, the money that I'm investing, I don't really like. Well, I obviously care about the money, but dude, like that's not money I'm gonna be using for myself, regardless. You know what I mean? Same way a house pays for itself off in the coming in like what, like 30 years, or no, not 30 years, but maybe it depends. But yeah, everything has its own time. You know what I mean? But dude, all that money that I'm investing that money so I can get a monthly income back that I can live off of. You know what I mean? So I want to have like 5 to 7, maybe 10K a month in passive income to the point where that take cares that take cares of my bills, that take cares of traveling, and I could just live my life without worrying about a single person, worrying about a single business and everything. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole goal. So I'm trying. If I have to invest $1 million, I will, just so I can get a really, really stable monthly income for the rest of my life. You get what I'm saying? That's the whole goal there. So yeah. Anyways, guys, we are setting off quite a bit here. Not the craziest set off, but it's something. Manifesting it, bro. Hopefully, dude, I'm working my ass off for that, bro. You know what I mean? That's why I show up every single day trying to make as much money as possible and reinvest that money so it makes money for me while I sleep. And that should be the goal for everyone here. You know what I mean? The Lambos, the parties, the clubs, guys, all that will always be here, guys. So in the meantime, invest your money, have it working for you, and then have that money that has been working for you pay for everything off. You know what I mean? Because right now, with all the money I've invested, I could buy a Lambo. You know what I mean? I could do this, I could do that, I can go travel the world, I could do this. But bro, that's not the goal right now. You know what I mean? It's the goal is just make that money pay for that everything off. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys have heard of the saying like oh, would you rather buy a Tesla or but would you rather spend 20 30K on a Tesla or spend 20 30K investing into Tesla? What's gonna make you money in the long run? Investing to Tesla. And if you invest into Tesla, you're gonna get that money back, which can then buy you a Tesla. That's the whole goal behind investing in general. You get what I'm saying? So right now, I don't care about the cars. I don't care about the parties. I don't care about traveling. I don't care about none of that. I just want to make so much money to the point where it makes money for me. That's the whole goal right now. Is be as passive as possible to a point where it's like oh, if I want to take a month off trading, which is just an example. I'm not saying I will, but if I want to take a month off trading, I could just do that without caring about anyone's opinion. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but well, I've made enough to comfortably afford it. You know what I mean? Just to have some fun with it, but I'm not gonna blow like 100% of my money on cars, clubs, this, that. You know what I mean? Like, bro, 90% of my money is like 90% of what I spend on my like with my money, it's all investments. What ratio would you separate your assets into AIPI versus MSTY? I would say most like do like 80% AIPI and 20% MSTY because MSTY is really really risky, although it pays a lot. So the less if you put a little bit of money into MSTY, it can make you a good amount of money because of the dividends they pay. I mean, there have been times where they paid $4 a month per share. So if you have like 1,000 shares, dude, you're getting paid 4K off that, right? Yeah, 4K off that. You know what I mean? That's insane. Right now with AIPI, they might not pay as much, but they're more stable because they invest into multiple companies. Right? MSTY only invests into MSTR, and MSTR follows Bitcoin. All right, so it's only one thing that it's following, which could be a lot riskier because if that one thing falls, that company will fall with it. I mean, I just want to travel the world, but bro, right now, bro, like real shit, man. Like, you guys gotta lock in. You know what I mean? All that has a time and place. Right now, we have to get to the point where we have our money working for us. You know what I mean? Like I say, trading. People say it's not a get rich quick scheme, which is definitely not. But it will definitely make you like let's say for example, you trade for 10 years. In those 10 years, you're more likely to make the money that you would have made working a job in the next 30 40 years. You get what I'm saying? So trading gives you that opportunity. Although it is more stressful, it is way harder, and not everyone makes it in trading. In fact, not, a lot of people actually fail in trading because, of quitting and everything. You gotta reinvest that money, man. You gotta be smart with the money, right? Obviously, you can enjoy some of it. For me, for my 20K payouts, for my 3K payouts on top of and everything, I spend some of that money on traveling. I live my life. Obviously I'm young, I have my energy and everything, but going into the future, obviously I don't want to be trading forever, right? And that's the goal for everyone here. It's make our bag and dip. All right. So that's the goal, man. That's the goal. There's a better ROI with real estate and Section 8, I thought. The thing is, passively, they're kind of the same thing. Now, with Section 8, it is a whole different business, dude. It is not passive whatsoever, dude. I mean, I just want freedom. How are you gonna get freedom, bro? Investing your money, whether it's real estate, whether it's investing in a company, whether it's investing in a new business, stuff like that, dude. The whole goal right now is, if you guys are young, you guys know I'm 19, you guys might be 20, 30, maybe a little bit older people in here, but guys, the whole behind this, man, the whole goal behind this is just make as much money as possible and just let it work for you. You know what I mean? I hope y'all have passive income, dude. 100%, man. Because the amount of travelers I meet that are going broke for the gram is insane, dude. It's just, bro. People live their lives for social media, bro. That's why I always tell you guys, look, you guys found me from RP, and you guys always ask me, you're like, bro, your trades are amazing. Your trades are this. Your trades are that. Why don't you make content? Because, bro, like, I don't like posting what I'm doing. First of all, I don't like what people like think of what I'm doing. I don't care what people think, dude. Like, I don't care. People are like, oh, like this guy, blah blah blah. I really couldn't care less. You know what I mean? I live my life for me, right? And it's crazy the amount of people that actually go broke trying to flex. Like, dude, like, bro, let's say for example, right? You guys made 200K from trading, and you buy a $200K Lambo to flex to other people, dude. The most you're gonna get from it is, wow, dude, that's amazing. Wow, what a good car. And they're gonna go on with their lives. They don't give a shit. You know what I mean? So live your life for you, man. Forget about posting for Instagram. Forget about, because, bro, most of the times, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, posting does more bad than good, dude. Like, people envy. Is that what it is? Envy or get jealous? I think that's the same word. Some shit like that. But, like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't really care about any of that shit. Like, I'll post here and there, but I don't like people. I don't like people knowing what I do on my day-to-day life. It's stupid, bro. And people wish bad upon you as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, exactly. Exactly the bad eye. Exactly, bro. It does a lot more bad than good. Yeah, but just live your life for you. In the meantime, while you guys are young and everything, or if you guys are young and all that stuff, just reinvest. Like, if you guys know, you guys see us, making money, and you guys know that if you guys follow us, you're gonna join this group. You know what I mean? Surround yourself in a room where people are doing what you want to do, right? So yeah, we're all getting payouts, we're all succeeding in trading, we're all doing really really good. But man, you know what I mean? Like reinvest that money. That's the whole goal of this. You know what I mean? It's, you make good money from trading, reinvest that money, and have that money working for you. All right, and then you live your life. But for now, it's you gotta log in and just work. You know what I mean? Is a 5 minute gap okay? Yeah, I'm watching this one. I'm trying to see if selling can spike up a little bit here, so we can look to take an inverse off this. But if we inverse this gap with very very slow selling, I probably won't take anything. And just take cash. If anything, I'll just do commentary if you guys do want to take it. So to invest in MSTY, you literally just buy the stock, and yeah, exactly. It'll pay you every, I think it's every 28th of the month or every 4th of the month. I forgot. One of those days. But yeah, it'll pay you every month. So every every month you'll get a notification from your broker, whether it's Robinhood, Webull, Thinkorswim, whatever the case may be. They'll be like, "Hey, you got paid from this company, or this company sent you money. It's now in your account." So you're gonna see your what is it called? Your cash, like your settled cash. You're gonna see whatever you got paid from that. So yeah, it's like they literally pay you every month. You don't have to, like, for example, with real estate, sometimes, you know what I mean, your tenants might be a little bit late a month or per month. You gotta knock on the door, be like, "Hey, where's my money? You know what I mean? What's going on?" Blah blah blah. With these investments, it's you wake up and it's like, "Hey, we paid you. Go have fun with the money." You know what I mean? How much you have to make a day to pass a 50K account? You could pass it in one day, bro. You could pass it in one day. But that's invest into dude. I'm definitely gonna invest into real estate. But just right now, bro, I'm 19. I barely have any credit history. I'm building it, but you know what I mean? My interest rate and everything on real estate, not my best interest. Not right now, at least. Not right now. So right now I'm just doing ETFs. But yeah, let me go ahead and type this up in the commentary channel, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and put this out here on the setup that I'm watching. All right, let me see. I'm keeping. being bearish on Q. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, we can see that NQ took out this internal wait, high DOL. But the thing, guys, I might just do commentary behind it. I don't know just yet because I don't like this volume. It's really slow. Although I do believe the setup could definitely work into this London low. It's like a magnet. It's just really fucking slow. Like we've barely moved anything in the last hour. You know what I mean? So I'll see. In the meantime, let me put this out real quick. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, we can see that NQ took out this internal high drawn liquidity at 21,390.50 and is slowly with a sweep and is slowly forming the MSS model as we head into the PM session, with sellers starting to show more interest. I'm looking to see if NQ could spike in volume and inverse this 5-minute bullish FEG below to make price shoot into the untapped London low drawn liquidity premium. All right, cool. I wrote it out. So let me go ahead and kind of, let me just send a screenshot here. Okay, setups to watch. There we go. Okay, cool. Just so you guys know what I'm watching, just in case I get off the live and all that stuff. Just so you guys know. All right, guys. Okay, cool. Let me catch up with the chat here. They have a question before. Yeah, go ahead and send it. Let me see. What are your payments? What's your payments on the C8? Currently right now, look, I know you guys might call me stupid, but what's it called? I am, dude. Before you guys say anything, I'm financing the C8, right? I put 30K down, and I have a 13% interest rate. But I'm paying out. The car is already paid off. Like it's like a few payments away from being paid off. The whole reason I did that, guys, is because I was talking to the finance manager. He's like, yeah, bro, if you want to build history and show that you actually paid off a car and everything, put a little bit of down payment down. Pay it off for the next few months. You should see your credit score shoot up like crazy, and then just pay off the car before the year ends. And I'm like, all right, let me try that, dude. My credit score shot up like 100. I almost said 100 points. Is it points? It's like it shot up 100 something. I don't know. But dude, it shot up like crazy. Now I still don't have enough history, but dude, I am almost at an 800 credit score, and I'm 19. You know what I mean? I don't know how stable that credit score is, but because I know I need history. But man, I mean, I'm trying to build it. So now that I'm about to finish paying off the car, I might finance something else. I'm not gonna say anything yet because I don't like to show anything off until I get it. But that's why I told you guys earlier I might go look at something today. All right. But yeah, let me see here. You said you're going to make a trading house. Oh hell no, bro. Dude, I can only imagine I put out one losing trade. Dude, I'm gonna sleep with one eye open, bro. Can we enter off a 15-minute IFG? I wouldn't. You could, but I wouldn't. The reason for that is because if we inverse this 15-minute fair value gap, you can get faked out because we're going straight into this 5-minute where we can bounce from. All right, so be very, very careful with this one. I would say inverse both before you get the entry. So that I would say look for an entry below 276. Did you learn how to type in school? No, bro. I mean, dude, if I'm on my computer, constantly answering over 700 people's messages every single day for 10 hours a day, you better believe that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna learn how to type a little bit faster than usual. You know what I mean? I think I'm like 105 words per minute, which might not sound crazy to some people because some of you guys are really like crazy in here, but I would say it's pretty good. You know what I mean? To type alerts really quick and everything, it takes like 2 seconds. NQ longs, blah 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 blah. That's it. But yeah. The internal high. Did I say internal low? I probably said internal low, right? Let me see. Yeah, the internal high. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Well, yeah. I mean, not. Yeah. I mean, if I'm paying off the car in a year, yeah. Anyways, let me catch up with the chat. This does not look promising. I'm getting off. Yeah, bro. Honestly, bro. Look, if you guys aren't really feeling too confident, which I myself, I'm not feeling the most confident in this market today. It's really, really slow. I would say be very, very careful with this price. Although we do have a pretty nice setup, it is pretty clean, really good confirmation and everything. Yeah, like Rohan said, the price, it's not it. You know what I mean? It's not the best. So if you guys want to get off and maybe enjoy the weekend and all that stuff, and come back next week with better price, feel free to. You know what I mean? I might do the same, honestly, because I might not trade this. If the market is this choppy, I'm good, man. Anytime I try, anytime I say, guys, I'm not gonna trade it, and I end up trading this price, I always end up regretting it. All right, so I might just watch it for now. You know what I mean? I've been staring at the charts, trying to pass my eval. I forgot I had an appointment at 11, dude. Bro, and all that for chop, bro. All that for nothing. But yeah. Anyways, bro, we're still bouncing here. We're still chopping. Honestly, guys, I might get off as well, man. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? Because I know a lot of you guys are probably itching to get off maybe with this chop. Maybe we get something for the PM session, but man, no promises, dude. This thing is really, really fucking slow. Hopped up, bro. But yeah, I mean, I would say maybe. I mean, we had a really good talk in terms of cars. I mean, investments. So I would say it's a pretty good stream, for sure. Especially with this week, I mean, it's been a pretty good week. But yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and get off, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe come back later once price picks up, if it does end up picking up. Hey David, what are you gonna do? When are you gonna pass the other two toss up evals? Honestly, bro, I have not touched tops up at all, bro. I've been focusing on Apex, recently. David, can you clarify what you were talking about earlier about providing screenshots to Apex? Okay. So Apex wants to start moving people onto a live account. No, he didn't. I banned him. But yeah, what's it called? Apex is trying to move people onto a live account now. So no, that's not L at all. That's actually really good. That's actually pretty. Oh, well, it varies. But yeah, I mean that's about it. So before they move you onto a live account, they want to see as to how you're trading, why you're trading, and how you're doing it. Um, so yeah, they pretty much just specify exactly why they're doing it there. Yeah, just for live accounts. Yeah, yeah. So they want to see before they move you onto a live account, they want to make sure that you're not a gambler and just getting lucky. They want to make sure you have a strategy behind it. All right. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Take a little breather. Get some fresh air outside. And if I see something during the PM session, guys, I will alert it and I will put it out. So have your notifications on. But yeah, for now, honestly, I'm not really. I'm sure none of you guys are interested either. For anything here. So I think it's best if we just get off for now and just come back later. All right, guys. But yeah, and if we don't see anything, guys, then enjoy your weekend. Obviously, stay safe out there. And I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, guys. But yeah, all right. Peace out, guys. Have a good weekend. All right, guys. Peace. And YouTube, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Honestly, we weren't really able to really catch anything today. But this week has been amazing. You guys know we caught some beautiful trades, especially yesterday. The markets ended up going for about 225 points on our trade. As you guys see right here, beautiful trade for over 225 points on our alert. So once again, I am seeing a lot of you guys in the YouTube chat asking, hey, how do I get real-time live trading? Guys, click the first thing in the description and use code Blastoise, which is the first code on the screen. On the top of the screen, you guys see it. For 70% off any premium upgrade. That's if you guys are interested in joining for the live trading, for real-time alerts, for my education. Everything is there. All right, guys. And I'm more active in my premium rather than the YouTube chat. All right, guys. And at the same time, if you guys do want to take advantage of the 90% off Apex discount for any funded account, it is code Blastoise on the Apex website for any funded account. All right, guys. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get off, and I'll see you guys on Monday to continue making some money. All right, guys.